Hello, everybody. All right. Talking about our next song, Q&A right about our next song. It's going down downtown Randy Brown. Going to be talking about our next song, Rose for All. Going to be releasing on 20th. If you want to check that out, any of you interested in heavy metal or indie music, I think you'd love our band. It's a mix of indie and heavy metal, so if you're into that type of music, I think you guys might enjoy. All right. Just waiting for some people to get in. As people get in, we're going to be answering questions about, our next song, our next heavy metal song. And, yeah. Should be a lot of fun. And we get a pillow. Hold on. There. Perfect. Wait for some people to get in. Alright. Lots of people in. We're going to be talking about our next song. So it should be a lot of fun. Are you guys interested in heavy metal? Or that's mainly what we are, heavy metal band. With a mix of some indie elements and all that. If you guys are into like that, those two genres, if you could really like us, good Christian, indie, heavy, spontaneous, positive, heavy metal, and it's also Christian. So if you guys like that type of music, you guys will really enjoy our band. All right, we got a person in here. All right, Q&A about our next song, everybody. So we're a heavy metal band with some combined some elements, and you were Christian, indie, spontaneous, heavy metal. If you're into that, I think you might enjoy our band. So if you're into that type of music, really enjoy it, you can ask us a few questions about our next song if you'd like. What's good? All right. Well, any questions about our next song? We see you got 5 people in here. We call it. Yep. Okay, Chiefs fan. All right. Yep. Nice. And we're gonna be talking about our next song. So yeah, Apostle Creed. I'm the drummer for Apostle Creed. My dad's downstairs. He's just gaming. I'm up here doing this quick little live stream. Yeah, any thoughts? We're just doing a little live stream here about Q&A about our next song coming up here. So if you like heavy metal or any of that, heavy metal, indie, spontaneous, Christian music, then you might enjoy our band. So if you like any of that, feel free to ask me a few questions. Any questions you guys got for my band? Anything? I'm just going to give you guys some moments to type if that's what you're doing. Any questions about our band? You can see that right there. That's my artwork. So if you'd like to see any of that. Yeah, I lost everybody. Alright, well, there's the 2 people that are in there. Any of you guys have any questions for my band? Anything? You guys interested in any questions about my band? We're indie, spontaneous, Christian, indie, positive, heavy metal. So if you're into that, feel free to ask me a few questions. If you like sports content, you can go ahead, go to NTC Sports. So yeah. Who is your inspiration to start a band? I mean, I'd say my inspiration bands I really grew up with, and my inspiration, Opal Skies was a small Canadian heavy metal band, and that's kind of inspired me to kind of said, anyone can do it. And I saw all these YouTubers and their bands, and all smaller bands, and I was like, oh yeah. So I thought, sure, man, if they can do it, then why can't I? And that's what inspired me. Opal and Sky was the name of that band that inspired me. And bands I grew up with would be Slipknot, Ghost. Um, yes, thank you. And yeah, I Happy Palm Sunday, by the way. That was last night. So, what was my goal to reach in life? I'd say probably being, the best version of myself every day. Be the best version of myself every day. I know I'm not gonna be perfect, but if every day I can be the best inspiration, but if, every day I can come in here and, be the best version of myself, you know, well, I'd say this is one of the most important things I learned in life. Never be afraid to be judged. As Ecclesiastes, never be afraid to be judged. That's one quote I'd say. Never be afraid to be judged, because, then you're just losing quality of life. If you sell, that's basically just selling your soul right there. When you sit there and like, oh, what is people gonna think of me? Oh no, I can't do that. I'm gonna be, oh, everyone's gonna make fun of me. Guess what? You have nothing to lose. And if you can just be the best version of yourself and every day, and be, if just try to be the best version of yourself. That's the one thing I'd say. I made that mistake when I was younger. Made said some things I shouldn't have. But when you're the best version of yourself, and you try your best to be positive to people around you, and and if that's why I'd say, just gotta be the best version of yourself. And then when young people, don't let people judge you, and let that, decide what you're gonna do in life. Gotta stay true to yourself. And that's my message to all you kids out there. I'm 14, by the way. That's some, messages I learned over my life, my 14 years of being on the surf. So yeah. But and I really did, and I've been for a lot of tough times, but but as my dad says, it's to make me stronger. And when someone's down someday, and they're down, I can help them up, like Ecclesiastes 4 says. What two is better than one? For what good is it when someone falls down? There's no one to help them up. So I try to live by that. My grandma said, try to enjoy every phase of life. I play baseball, and yeah, that's the main one. I play baseball. I'm on a travel team right now. We're going, yeah. So I'm on a travel baseball team right now. That's the one sport I mainly play, and trying to get in some roller hockey probably in the winter. Probably be nice. That's casual hockey. Think that'd be a lot of fun. So yeah, it's the sports I play right there. So yeah, those are all sports I play. And then next up, Apostle Creed Rose for All. Our next song's gonna be releasing. So if you'd like to check our music out, it's heavy metal, just as a warning. I may turn some people off, but hey, staying true to myself. That's the type of music I like. I'm gonna pump that music out. I just have two friends. I'm not really to have a lot of friends, but what I like is they're loyal, and that's what I prefer. As long as they're loyal friends, and I hang out to people that are less popular. A lot of people, oh, I'm popular. They better kiss my ring. Oh, I'm so great. You know, that's what I like about Carson and Talon. Those are my friends. Is they stay loyal and they try to help me up when I'm down and they rise up for me like I do for them. So, yeah. And then next up, any other questions you got about our band? All right. Well, nice for you, man. You're learning new language. I'm gonna be taking French next year. That should be a lot of fun. I'm excited for that. I picked French because one of my dream places to live is Quebec City, or Montreal is one of my dream places to live. So that's why I'm taking French. That's one of my dream places to live. And might be doing a live performance. My band might be doing a live performance, possibly. Gonna reach out to some places, see if I can get in for a live performance, maybe on my band. And that'd be cool, man. See some of you guys hanging out. Yeah. Any questions about my band? We're just doing some Q&A about our band and our next song and our members, all that. So you got any questions, feel free to ask me them. Trying to spread the gospel for music. Then next up, well, I know not all the members are atheists. Like Brian Head Welsh, he's Christian. He converted to Christianity back in 2005. That's actually why he left band, the Korn, in 2005. That's one of the reasons why he left. So, allowed to become Christian. He got baptized in the Jordan River, and ever since then, he's been using their platform to kind of share the gospel a little bit, and that's what I've been trying to do with my music. So, and I just try to enjoy the music, not because I go for atheist, but like I'm not atheist. I'm Lutheran Christian, so but I still just try to enjoy the music. He's definitely one of the greatest. I put him up there with Jimmy the Rev Sullivan, Eloy Casagrande, which is now the current Slipknot drummer, Jimmy the Rev Sullivan from Avenged Sevenfold. Yeah, that's some of my favorite drummers. So yeah, Joey Jordison definitely one of the best. Yeah, good night. All right. Well, yeah. So that's my thoughts, and yeah. Any questions we got about my band? It's beautiful night here. And then, yeah, it's been fun. Slipknot, best drummers, all that. What's your favorite non-heavy metal song? That's a good question, actually. I gotta go, like, other than heavy metal, sometimes I'll listen to, like, classic rock sometimes. Like, some of Ozzy's softer songs, like for example, I like songs like Dreamer, Ordinary Man is probably my favorite non-heavy metal song. Or what was that one song called? Hold on, Run Out of Time is probably my favorite non-heavy metal song in my opinion. That's my favorite right there. Those are some of my favorite non-heavy metal songs put out by Ozzy Osbourne. He's, obviously one of the forerunners of heavy metal, but he has some softer stuff, so that's some of the stuff I listen to that's not heavy metal. He also messed a little bit with some, like, Alice in Chains, stuff like that. So those are some of my favorite non-heavy metal band songs for you. Let me guess, you're our Carson, I'm guessing? Let me guess, you're Carson. Because how would you know? How else would you know Talon? Yeah, he's skipping school, that stinking dog. Then how come you have a Slipknot fan then? Explain why you have a Slipknot song. I mean, a Slipknot. Corey Taylor as your profile picture then. Why do you have Corey Taylor, the vocalist for Slipknot, as your profile picture? Hmm. Oh no, I'm playing with the dog. It's the end of the world. I'm actually enjoying myself. It's so pitiful. But yeah, Talon, if you really are Talon, I really don't get why you have. Do you think Carson eats unhealthy? Of course, I think you eat unhealthy. He's literally telling us because we're eating healthy. Oh, stop eating that. It's so bad. We want to see him with the Red 40 Gatorade, the Red 40 sauce Lunchable. I see him with the, it's like, man. That's the one thing I really don't get. But, yeah, it's his body, I guess. You probably eat healthier than Carson, at least. Plus, you kind of limit that fast food stuff a little better. My grandpa been spamming me about this one guitarist. He was spamming me about this. Yeah, I don't think he knows I'm on live right now. Hmm. That's what my grandma be saying. That's her slang right there. My grandma Vicky. You're so funny. What? Hey, Chad, what are you guys thinking? Should I do a premiere of our next song, Rose for All? Should I be doing a premiere, or should I be doing a premiere or just a regular video? It's 4 minutes long. Would any of you be down to see a premiere? I'll also be moderating the chat, so if you guys want me to respond to some of your questions and stuff, that'd be fun too. Yes. All right. Yeah, premiere it is. We'll be doing it on the 20th. I'm gonna have an Easter party plus I'm acolyting again, First Communion, all that. So, probably gonna be doing it the 19th at night. So that'll probably be when we're doing the premiere. You can bet on that. It's going down downtown Randy Brown. Laying down a little bit, man. I'm starting to get tired. Go for a few more minutes here. Well, think you got that. Thank you everybody for watching. Have a great night. See ya. And don't forget, a few teases coming up. We're gonna be hopefully been doing a live every night before Rose for All comes out. Thank you everybody for watching. Have a great night.